If you look at a photo of Earth from space, you'll notice that most of its surface is covered in water. Specifically, there's about 1.2 trillion liters of it. That's more water than what's in 2 swimming pools. The water on Earth doesn't really go away. The total amount stays basically the same because of the good old water cycle. Water's constantly evaporating, condensing, falling as rain or snow. People drink it, pee it out, and so on. So it might seem like we've basically got an unlimited supply of water, but the problem is that out of all the water we have on Earth, about 97% is in the oceans, which means it's salty and unusable for us. The remaining 3% is fresh water, but more than 2% of that is frozen here and in other glaciers. That leaves us with less than 1% of water that's actually usable. This includes groundwater, springs, rivers, lakes, and so on. And this 1% is being used up at a dangerously fast rate. In 2018, Cape Town in South Africa came very close to day zero. That's what they called the day when a complete shutdown of the water supply was expected, with no definite date set. In other words, you turn on the tap, and there's no water, and you don't know when it will come back. This was the result of a long period of drought combined with rapid population growth and inadequate infrastructure. They only avoided day zero thanks to strict restrictions, like a maximum limit of 50 liters of water per person per day. And Cape Town isn't the only place on Earth where groundwater levels are dropping. NASA conducted a study using satellites to monitor 37 of the world's major underground water reservoirs and found that 21 of them are being rapidly depleted. The worst case is the groundwater on the Arabian Peninsula, which is non-renewable and supports around 60 million people. And that's not all. With the global population continuing to grow and countries developing, water demand is projected to rise by 50% by 2050. And that's not all. Climate change isn't helping the situation either. It's expected to massively change the amount, quality, and overall distribution of freshwater on Earth. Wet regions will get even wetter, and dry regions will get drier. Another study predicts that 44% of the world's groundwater could be completely depleted within the next 100 years because of climate change. But you might be wondering, where does all that water actually go? Some of it comes down to our household use, a bigger chunk goes to industry, but by far the largest share gets used up for just one thing: agriculture. Around 70% of all the water we use goes into watering crops. For example, to produce just 1 kilo of coffee, it takes around 21,000 liters of water, while an average burger needs about 5,000 liters. So, what do we do about that? Sooner or later, we're gonna have to change the way we manage our water. Right now, we treat it like some endless resource that'll always come out of the tap, but unfortunately, that's just not the case. Countries can take inspiration from places like Denmark, one of the few nations that's actually managed to cut down its water use. Since 1980, they've reduced it by 40%. They pulled it off by raising the price of water, investing in water-saving technology, running conservation campaigns, and fixing leaky pipes to cut down on losses. But you don't have to wait for government. You can start with yourself right now. Even something as small as taking a shower that's 1 minute shorter, turning off the tap when you don't need it, or only running your dishwasher when it's full, it all makes a difference. That's it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like button and leave a comment.